Welcome one and all, I'm Alexis, aka the Sloth Reader, and you are joining me for the first check-in of the second December weekly reading vlog. So it is like 9:30, 9:45 at night, just checking in. I have had a day. Haven't read anything yet. I'll explain why. So my morning starts off with my boss coming out to the office, and she spent like 2 hours out there talking to me, which was fine. She just normally doesn't do that on a Monday. So that was like 2 hours of my morning gone, and I didn't edit last week's vlog last night like I said I was going to, so I had to do that this morning, and that ended up taking me 2 hours to do. I totally underestimated how difficult it was going to be to pull all of the footage from a week together and put it together and everything. I mean, you guys have seen it. It's like a 27-minute long video, so I underestimated that. And I was having some complications with my computer, and then I spent another hour after that working on another thing for my channel, which you guys will see by the time this comes out. I was working on like a channel intro. I've always wanted one. I know that like not everybody does them, and that's fine. I always wanted to do one for my channel, so I just kind of made one myself, and I am not artistically inclined, first of all, and I'm not a graphic designer, so I did the best I could with what iMovie provided me, and hopefully I'll get a better one in the future. So that happened, and then after all of that, and after the issues I had with my computer, I just developed a really horrible headache, and I just could not read anything after that. I read like one chapter in the House of Hades, and my head was just killing me. So, and then I went to my parents' house for dinner, like I always do, and I had a horrible headache, so I ended up actually taking a nap at their place, because my head just hurt so bad. And then we had dinner, and then my dad and I watched Jeopardy like we do every day. That is a daily tradition for us. We sit down and watch Jeopardy together. That is actually a tradition started with me and my grandfather. The one that I was very close to, the one I got my tattoo for. When I was a little girl, he and I used to watch Jeopardy together. And so now that I'm like living close by my parents again, we decided to continue the tradition that me and my grandpa had started. So my dad and I watch Jeopardy every day together. So, you know, if we can. So yeah, so we did that. And then we watched the Great Christmas Light Fight again, because we watch that every week during the Christmas season, because we like Christmas. Christmas is probably the biggest holiday in my family. So we love to celebrate Christmas and get into Christmas spirit and everything, so that's what I did today. Now, I am back at my apartment, obviously. I've got a couple of YouTube videos I didn't get to watch earlier that I'm gonna watch now, and I'm gonna try to read a little bit during some of those. But I'm currently trying to upload last week's reading vlog, and I have been trying to upload this video for 4 hours. It's still saying it has like an hour left to upload. So I'm going to try to get it to you guys before midnight, because you guys know I am very strict about my uploading schedule. We'll see how it goes. I can't make any promises. So that is how my day has gone. I probably won't update you guys anymore tonight, just because I don't know how much I'm going to get read. So I'll just save that for in the morning. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is like 8:20 on Tuesday morning. I figured I would check in with you guys. So I actually did read some last night. I read about 100 pages in the House of Hades last night. And I think today is gonna be the last day I read that one, like just that. Because I just have too many other books that I need to read. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna pick up the Night Circus physically, and then continue to read the House of Hades on my Kindle. But I'm like 240 pages into that. I wanted to be further last night, but I was just too tired. I had to go to bed. I said I would tell you guys about some of the stuff that's like happening this week that you can expect in the vlog. So today is Tuesday, December the 12th. If any of you are Americans, today is the Alabama special election. So after work, that's what I'm gonna do, is go wait in line to vote in the special election. I don't ever talk about politics on this channel, but it's something I am very passionate about. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing after work. And then obviously later in the week, we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi coming out. Very, very excited about it. So yes, so I definitely will be going to see that. Like, don't worry, like I'm not gonna include any spoilers. I probably am just going to like film me and my brother and whoever else is coming with us like before the movie and like how excited we are. And then after the movie when we're probably just gonna be like, that was so good. So like that kind of thing. Don't worry, there are no spoilers. Yes, that is currently how the week is gonna go. Again, today I'm just reading The House of Hades. I can definitely make it halfway through this because I'm about 40% of the way through it right now. These books are just so hard for me to read and I don't know why. Like, these books take me forever. Like, it took me like 3 weeks just to get through like the first 150 pages of The Lost Hero, which is the first book in the series, which is why I listened to the first 3 on audiobook. But it's like the narrator changed for the 4th one. That's why I decided to read the last 2 books physically, but they are just so difficult for me and I don't know why, but they are. So that being said, that is my agenda for today, and I will check in with you guys later. Like a real vlogger now because I'm vlogging while I'm driving. But don't worry, I don't intend to take my eyes off the road because that would be dangerous. But I just wanted to mention that I'm on my way back from going to vote. Like I said earlier, today was the vote for the Alabama special election between Roy Moore and Doug Jones. If you don't live in the United States, you probably don't care, which is fine. To give you guys a mini update, I did read a little bit today at work, but not much. Again, today was a surprisingly busy day for like a Tuesday in December. So I was kind of busy today. So I didn't read much. I think I only read like 30 pages in The House of Hades. But I definitely intend to read more tonight when I get home. I feel like I do most of my reading when I'm laying down in bed. But like I need to try to do more reading during the day because like I work 8 hours a day. And granted, like I can if we're busy, but if we're slow, like I really need to be reading instead of watching YouTube videos, which is what I do most of the time. But we're in crunch time. It is December. It is the end of the year. And I need to be reading because I still have so many books I haven't read yet that I need to read. So, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm stopped at a red light, not driving. So, I'm gonna update you guys. And I'll see you later. Bye. Alrighty, ooh, thank you. Alrighty guys, so it is like 10 o'clock at night, and I know I'm just now checking in with you. Basically, I got home from dinner with my parents, and I had to film my videos for the week. And then I sat down to do the editing of said videos, and then I got totally caught up in the Alabama Senate race. So I like haven't done anything for the past several hours. That being said, I will let you guys know I read only about 30 pages or so in The House of Hades tonight, but I'm going to lay down and read obviously in a little bit. But I just wanted to check in and say that I am so freaking happy that Doug Jones won the Alabama Senate seat. So yes, I'm not going to ramble about that because I don't know how many of you are A, not from America and don't care, or B, like politics makes you nauseous, which I totally understand. So yes, I'll check in with you guys in the morning. Bye. Guys, I just realized that today is Thursday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't updated you guys in like 48 hours. I don't know what it is about me and Wednesdays. Like, why don't I vlog on Wednesdays? I'm like never feeling it on Wednesdays. I'm just like, which is hilarious because I actually read quite a bit yesterday. So I read about 100 pages of The House of Hades yesterday. Got to some pretty exciting parts in the plot. I'm like 60% of the way through, so I'm pretty good. And then I also started the night circus yesterday, but I made 15 pages in before I fell asleep last night. So that being said, I did read a lot yesterday, I just didn't vlog. Didn't vlog this morning either apparently, but to be fair, I was really exhausted this morning. So yes, I haven't read anything today. But I pretty much have like the entire low angle because my arm's getting tired. I pretty much have the entire night like to myself because I usually eat dinner with my parents, but they have this event to go to, and so I don't have any plans. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm going to probably just sit at home and read, enjoy a night by myself, I'd like to read another 100 pages in the House of Hades tonight. If I don't, I'll be okay with that. As long as I finish both of them by the end of the weekend, I'll be happy with that. I do work this weekend, I think I've already said that. Tomorrow night, too, I'm gonna go see The Last Jedi with my brother and some of our friends. But we're going to a very, very late showing, because we kind of wanted to go, well, we had to go when my brother and his business partner and our friends were all gonna be off of work. So we're gonna go to like a 10:30 showing. We're also hoping it's not gonna be really crowded Friday night. So I'm gonna see The Last Jedi tomorrow night. Really excited. So that's my plans for tomorrow. I've already said this, but as long as I can finish the House of Hades and the Night Circus by this weekend, I'll be really happy. And then next week, I think I'll start The Blood of Olympus and Ruin and Rising, I think, because those are two that I also need to finish. And I'm gonna put off The Bell Jar until the very end of the month because it's 300 pages. The font in that book is actually pretty big. And I've sampled some of the sentences and stuff, and they don't seem very complicated. So, I'm sure it'll be a very emotional book to read, but it's very short compared to everything else I have to read. So I'm gonna put that off until the end of the month when I have like a couple days and I'm like, cool, I can just, you know, dedicate these next 2 days just to reading these 2 things. So, the other thing I do want to mention is, I've decided I'm only going to vlog up until Christmas. I think I'm going to do a vlog, like my last day of vlogging I think is going to be Christmas Day, because I'm sure I have like fun stuff I can show you guys on Christmas, like me opening presents, my family opening presents and stuff. But I'm not going to vlog the last week. One, because I'm only halfway through this month and I'm already exhausted with vlogging. So I'm not going to do the last month. And also too, the last month for me is really jam-packed with videos. Because, you know, I have like my year in review video, I have my 2018 goals, my favorites, my least favorites of the year, my most anticipated for the first half of the year, my top books to read. So it's like, I have so many videos planned, plus I have to do a December wrap up and stuff like that. So I have so many videos that I just can't really fit a weekly vlog into my schedule. And also, especially the last week of December, I'm gonna be just mad filming a bunch of videos. So yeah, so my vlogs will go up to Christmas, and then hopefully I'll have a vlog. Okay. I heard a strange noise in the door. It was scary. So anyway, that's my plan. But I will check in with you guys later tonight after I hopefully read some stuff, so bye! Hey guys, so I just realized I never updated you guys last night because I went to bed at like 8:30 like an old woman. So that happened. It's like 10 o'clock. I haven't gotten to read anything today because today's my really busy day. We have like a meeting at work every Friday morning. And then I was chit-chatting with my boss a little, and then now I have to like do my invoicing and stuff, so I'm not gonna get to read at least for several hours. But that being said, I read like a little bit last night in the House of Hades. It was not very much. I think I read maybe 2 chapters. Did not read very much. I still have about 200 pages left in that book. I will finish it sometime this weekend. I just don't know when. I have no clue when. And I didn't read any more in the Night Circus either. So my TBR is looking less and less like it's gonna get accomplished. That being said, while I do my invoices today, I am going to listen to Ignite Me. So hopefully I can listen to the first couple of hours there. And that way I'll definitely finish that this month, because I have a 6-hour car trip for Christmas that I have 6 hours to listen to. So that'll get done. I'm not worried about that. So just wanted to check in with you guys so you didn't think I like totally abandoned you. Hey guys, so it's like 2 a.m. Saturday morning. Sorry that this vlog this week has been an absolute disaster. Honestly, I just haven't done anything this week. I've got a couple more exciting things happening next week, so hopefully I'll fill you guys in on that. I didn't end up going to see Star Wars either, by the way. My brother was sick, so we didn't end up going, so we're going next week. But I wanted to check in. It's 2 a.m. I just finished the House of Hades, and I'm really emotional. I cried a bunch reading this book, by the way. Not just at the ending either, but a bunch of stuff. I loved it. I gave this one 5 stars. This is my second favorite Rick Riordan book. The Last Olympian is still my favorite, but this is a very, very close second. There were so many things in this book that just I really emotionally connected to, and I was very touched by. And one of the things that I will continue to say every time I read a new Rick Riordan book is that these books are so incredible in the hands of young teens. You know, so many of the characters in this series are diverse and in different ways, you know, and of course, even in Percy Jackson, all of the demigods had dyslexia and had ADHD, and like, I just can't imagine how powerful it must be to be a 12 or 13-year-old and to see a character just like you, who is powerful, who is strong, who is a hero, and like, that is just so amazing. And having had the pleasure to actually go to like a Rick Riordan event, actually when he was promoting this series, by the way, so it's been a hot couple of years, I can tell you that he's a person who cares about kids and he cares about young teens, and I think that that's so important. But I also think it's so, you can tell when you read The Heroes of Olympus. He took all of the wonderful things about Percy Jackson and then he added in the diverse elements because he knew that that was something kids needed to see, and so he did his part to do that. And I've heard that the Magnus Chase books are even like more diverse, which is incredible. I get really emotional thinking about that and just thinking about like what it must feel like to be the middle grade like age bracket and see a character that you don't get to see that's like you, who is incredible. And that is why I think diversity, especially in kids lit and in YA, is so incredible. And so yes, I've had a very emotional journey with this book. Again, cried a bunch. So I just wanted to update you guys and get emotional on you, but I loved it. I am about 50 pages into the Night Circus, and I'm going to bust my butt to try and read as much of that as I can tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to finish it, but I'm going to aim to finish it by Monday, and I'm going to probably start The Blood of Olympus, which is the final book in The Heroes of Olympus, tomorrow, because I need to know what happens. So I will check in with you guys sometime tomorrow for my final update on this weekly reading vlog. So it is Sunday at 7:30. You're getting 2 driving in the car portions of this vlog. But it is 7:30. I'm on my way to work. I just wanted to pop in and say that there are so many good doggos that live in my neighborhood, or the apartment complex I live in. I got to pet 3 dogs just from my front door to my car today. And I mean, honestly, like, what better start to a day do you want? Like, I couldn't have asked. That is the sun right in my face. Oh my god. No, that's awful. Okay, that's gotta come down. Oh my gosh, that's like the worst part of living in a place that's like flat in every direction, is there is never anything to block the sun. You know, there are no buildings built on hillsides that, like, if you're strategic, can block out the sun. It's literally just the sun in your face the entire freaking time. It is awful. Just wanted to pop in. I'm actually about to be along the road that runs along the beach, but I don't know how high the sand dunes are, and also I'm not going to film while I'm driving, like with one hand off the wheel kind of filming. So if you want to picture the beach, you can Google it. Alright, but I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so it is 8 o'clock on Sunday night, and I am going to go ahead and end the weekly vlog here because of the nightmare I had last week. I'm going to go ahead and try and do it all tonight, so I don't have to deal with it tomorrow. To wrap up what I read this week, I completed The House of Hades by Rick Riordan. 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. As you saw in the vlog, I got very emotional about it. I also started reading The Night Circus. I got about 50 pages into The Night Circus this week,
Just didn't get a chance to really pick that up because I kind of was so focused on finishing the House of Hades. Also, I'm so sorry about all the sniffling in these vlogs. Allergy season here this year specifically is the worst it's ever been. Like, every person I know is like so congested with allergies and stuff, so I sincerely apologize because I know it's not pleasant to listen to. I will say, I did get The Night Circus on ebook loan from my library. I have it on my Kindle now, so I think that's gonna help me to read it a little faster because when I'm laying down in bed, like to go to sleep, I don't really like to read physical books because they're kind of clunky and awkward to read that way. On my Kindle or on my phone, I can read with like the lights off when I'm like going to bed. So I think I'm gonna get a pretty decent amount of it read tonight. I'd like to read at least another 50 pages if I can. We'll see. I'm currently editing this week's weekly reading vlog. So, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I have a bunch of stuff going on this upcoming week. This upcoming vlog might be kind of long. It depends on how much I'm gonna keep. Like, I'm getting a haircut. It's also gonna be Christmas and Christmas Eve. So, God only knows how much I'm gonna have, like, my family and stuff. My brother and I are gonna go see Star Wars on Tuesday, so a lot is happening in this upcoming week. I'm also gonna be visiting friends. This is probably gonna be a crazy vlog. Plus, I still have 4 books that I really want to finish this year. I have to finish The Night Circus, Ruin and Rising, The Blood of Olympus, and then The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And I have not that many more days to do that, so I'm gonna try and just really push myself to finish those. If I finish those 4, I'll be happy. I'm not going to stress myself about finishing Ignite Me because I know I can get most of it read. But honestly, I've listened to like the first 2 hours and it's really, I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of them are not positive. So, I'm not going to stress myself out about finishing that because I think I can finish that one. So, thank you so much, especially if you watch this entire thing because I know it's going to be long. I'm sorry. So I will see you guys next week and in another video soon. Bye!